Moving on, the United States has assured India face-to-face access to 2611 terror suspect David Headley. Well, U.S. envoy to India has told NDTV's Dr. Prannoy Roy that this could take place in less than 3 months. Now, he also says that the United States feels very strongly about prosecuting Headley.
You've said now in a press conference recently that India will have face-to-face direct access with Headley. Is that right?
Even before the direct access is granted, we have been cooperating with India and Indian intelligence, who have been passing us questions about, here's what we need to know about Mr. Headley. Here are things we need to know about what he did in India, who he talked to, what he did in the United States. We have been sharing that information in real time with India for months and months and months. Okay. But we also recognize that India would also like to get in the same room with him. That conversation might last 30 seconds. It might last 3 days. We are going to provide that access.
Right. And when will that happen?
Soon.
Can I say by the end of June?
Soon. It will happen because we know you want it, because our intelligence sharing is so rich and shoulder to shoulder. I have personally burnt the midnight oil here in Delhi, calling my Attorney General back home, the White House, the State Department, the Director of the FBI, to help convince them that this is one of the most important symbolic things and substantive things we can do.
And you've got the clearance, it's just a question of when.
Yeah, we're going to get it done. And I'm very proud of this relationship that we have with India, sharing intelligence that has probably resulted in saving lives. The amount of sharing of intelligence, of new cooperation, of taking Indians into America and showing them some of our most delicate and sensitive technologies, forensic laboratories, ways of putting together information, post-blast forensics. We are sharing all kinds of new data and technology and information with India and learning from India at the same time.
I'm going to ask you, just push you a little more on this. Are we going to, in the next 3 months, we should have access to Headley?
I hope much sooner than that.
Sooner than the next 3 months. Our foreign minister has talked about extradition for Headley. Is that kind of bit wild?
That's a hypothetical, and I don't want to get into the hypotheticals. We have not heard any specific talk about extradition. We're working on intelligence sharing together. We're working on building the new 21st century systems to prevent groups like Lashkar from successfully attacking. We're going to provide access to Mr. Headley. These are all real things that we're doing on a day-by-day basis.
Seems
and not
to me if 9/11 couldn't get face-to-face, asking for extradition is like, being a bit over the top.
We feel very strongly about prosecuting this guy and making sure that he serves a long sentence, and that's something I think India shares.
Right.
Tuba.com